Good morning, everyone, and welcome to In the Kitchen at Go Native Farms. I am Eric, the RD. That stands for Registered Dietitian. I am a renal dietitian as well, and today we will be making a high-protein breakfast that is appropriate for dialysis patients. I'm doing a I'm doing a series of videos showing my patients how to cook and prepare different meals. So today, what do we have going on? We have the high-protein breakfast. And if you have been in dialysis, you probably heard your dietitian talking a lot about albumin. And the way to bring up your albumin is through high protein meals. So we're going to make a high protein scrambled egg today. And this could also easily be an omelet, but we're probably going to make it scrambled, and we'll see when we get into it how it goes. So what do we have here? We're going to ask our patients to do about 3 or 4 eggs for breakfast, depending on the size of the person. That's going to get you a whole lot of protein there. And then we're going to have some chopped up chicken here as well, which is filled with protein. And then we're adding some vegetables in as well for our veggie omelet. So our chicken veggie omelet. So we have some red bell peppers back here. That's about 1/4 cup. And then we have some onions over here, about 1/4 cup of onions. We have some cilantro for flavor. We have a little bit of garlic there as well. And we have some cheese. Now, some dialysis patients can have cheese, and some have to reduce the amount of cheese they have based on their potassium labs and based on their calcium as well. So just so you know, that's 1 slice of a mild cheddar cheese, and that only has 20 milligrams of potassium in it, and it does have 140 milligrams of calcium in there. So, all right. So let's just jump into this. We're going to turn our stove up here to medium, and just to kind of get started, the first thing I like to do is put some oil in the pan, which I already have there. And we've got that oil going in good. And also forgot to tell you or mention, please like and subscribe if you like my videos, because it does help my new small channel grow. All right, so we're gonna start by throwing in some onions. Getting the onions in there. I like to get those in first. And then I also will put in the chicken, which is pre-cooked as well. We've got some pre-cooked chicken there, which we chopped up into little pieces. And then I like to throw in the bell peppers as well to begin with, and get that going. And then we have that garlic here we're going to throw in there. Got to have a little bit of flavor. These dialysis meals can taste excellent, but a lot of times people think that a dialysis meal is going to be terrible tasting and have no flavor, and that's just not the case. We have plenty of flavor in these meals, and I think you're going to like this one when you try it at home. So in addition to that, we like to add some seasonings for flavor, and right here we have some no salt seasoning, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that right on top of our chicken and our onions and the bell peppers. We're going to let it get started there. And I also like to sprinkle a little bit in on the eggs. So I've already pre-cracked these eggs and I got it ready to go. I like to put the seasoning right in there, and we're going to cover this completely. And what are we going to do? We're going to throw in that cilantro as well on top. You could put your garlic in here as well. And we're just going to break those eggs, and we're just going to stir that up. Doesn't take much time at all. So almost stirred up and ready to go with that. So we'll just set that right there. We'll probably move one of these bowls because we don't need all this stuff over here anymore. And we're going to check up on what's cooking. So it's a good idea to get in here, and you want to stir up your vegetables and your chicken. It doesn't take very long at all to make this breakfast, and just a couple of minutes really. At the most, it's probably going to take you 4 minutes once you have everything prepared, and it's going to taste really great. So when we're this far along, we're just going to go ahead and add in the eggs. One more stir for good measures there. I'm going to put that fork over here, and we're just going to dump that all around in there. and want to get everything out. I forgot my spatula again. So there we go. We're going to cover that for a few minutes, and we're going to let it start cooking. And what's the most important thing that you always want to remember when you're preparing a meal? The most important thing is to cook things fresh. Fresh is best because fresh does not have preservatives. And in dialysis, we're trying to have our patients avoid phosphorus preservatives and potassium preservatives, and they're in a lot of foods that are not fresh. So making things fresh, that's the most important thing you can ever remember when you're cooking a meal. So you want to stay away from processed foods and fast foods, and eat fresh, natural, and healthy. And everybody should eat that way as well, really. So we can do this a couple of ways, but one of the ways I like to kind of prepare food is I'm going to let it prepare my omelet, or my scrambled eggs, I should say, is I'm just going to let them sit there like that for about another minute, and then I can flip it completely. So the best way that I find that we can flip things completely is by buying one of these giant spatulas, and those work really good. We're going to use that in a minute to flip that. And the other thing we want to talk about while we're cooking our meal today is binders. So most patients on dialysis have been prescribed a phosphorus binder, or they may have even been prescribed a potassium binder. And you want to take those as the doctor ordered, and the doctor asks the patients to take those in the beginning of their meal. Some doctors ask them to take it 5 minutes before, and some say right with your first bite of food. But you do want to remember your binders, because that's what helps lower the phosphorus, which helps prevent a lot of side effects in the long run, like calcification and itching and cardiovascular problems. So this is cooking up well, and then we're just going to talk about these eggs over here. Check out these awesome eggs. Those eggs, that's a real, I haven't dyed these. That's the way they come from my chicken, and that's some beautiful farm fresh eggs we have here. If you have the money to buy foods that are grass-fed and organic, it's the best way you can eat. And if not, then do the best that you can. But grass-fed and organic is the best you can get. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and try to flip this now. And sometimes this goes bad with flipping, but we're going to give it a quick shovel, or whatever we want to call that, swipe, and then we're going to see how this works. Okay, it kind of worked. And there's the flip. There you go. So that came out pretty decent for the flip. It works better than trying to flip it in the air and hope that it lands in your skillet. So I like to cook in these iron cast skillets. You want to try to stay away from those non-stick pans, because they're actually unhealthy for you. So one of the best ways you can cook is with a cast iron skillet, and this is pretty much almost done. Now we are going to throw on one piece of cheese here. Some patients can have cheese, and they can have a slice a day of cheese, and other patients, the doctors may reduce your cheese intake if you have elevated calcium labs. So you always want to listen to what your doctor and your dietitian is telling you. And this is pretty much ready. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get this plate over here, and I think we're going to move this, and we're going to show you what this looks like, and then we're going to eventually have a complete meal here that I think is going to look very appetizing for our dialysis patients. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. The cheese did melt on there, and then everything's doing really good. That omelet's looking really good, coming along nicely. So you have a nice, that's actually scrambled eggs, I guess we'll call it, or an omelet. And then what else can our dialysis patients have at breakfast? Well, you can have a nice fruit, and we're going to go with an apple for today. But of course, you could have something like grapes or blueberries or a pear. And then we can also put in a little bit of our starch, our carbohydrate, in a more complex form, and that is your bread. Now when it comes to bread, my patients that don't have problems with elevated phosphorus and potassium, I will usually let them have the whole grain bread, but there are other breads that are more of the processed white breads, and they're going to have lower amounts of the potassium and phosphorus in there. Well, hopefully that gave you guys some ideas on how you can make a high-protein scrambled egg breakfast with chicken and vegetables. Coming up next, we're going to be cooking with whole chickens, and we're going to be putting in all sorts of good stuff like onions and garlic. I'm going to show you how you can even cook with a little bit of salt, and of course, we're always going to be using a lot of spices to help the food taste better. So we're going to make all sorts of really good stuff, like we have this really nice broth coming along over here, and we're going to make a lot of soups out of it, and I'm going to show you how you can use that chicken to make all sorts of high protein meals. So as always, you want to remember to follow up with your own clinic renal dietitian, because not everybody's needs are the same. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and please share my videos with other people. Have a great day.